Harry Potter RPG coming soon. It could be great, or it could be a nightmare. The choice is yours.
They said your name.
The choices you make will define your Hogwarts story. What kind of witch or wizard will you be? Choose your house and learn from your favorite professors. Create lasting friendships. Master powerful spells and potions.
Okay, this has a lot of promise to it. So as I mentioned before, this is set in the era before Voldemort and Harry Potter were causing mayhem through the halls of Hogwarts and beyond. But it's supposed to be, I think, the base level of the Hogwarts experience with the characters, some of the characters you know. For instance, it looks like all the professors are there, including those that are now in canon, dearly departed. Should that be a spoiler alert? This is a very popular series, and that came out a long time ago. I don't feel sorry for you, but I'll leave it up to the crew behind the scenes to do that. There's a lot of promising things in here. For instance, you get to choose a Hogwarts house, and you get to interact with other students. And what's cool is you have that wand motion being utilized by your phone, which is a great use of the sensors inside the phone in real life without having to buy a very expensive RFID wand, which I have done and I don't regret, but it's not for everyone, and I can see that for sure. We have a few other things going on as well as potions. One thing that's a little concerning that you may have noticed in the gameplay trailer is that there's something that appears to be a timer in one of the corners, which seems like it could indicate some of the pitfalls of other free-to-play mobile game nightmares. But it could mean that you need to buy tokens or wait amounts of time in order to replenish energy, which is part of what makes these apps thrive, but also is full of microtransactions, which people aren't crazy about instead. I mean, I would rather pay for a full version of the game and not have to worry about any of that, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's most likely fully free to play and fully embedded with timer functions, waiting a certain amount of time, or paying to have that time sped up. It looks kind of similar to other free-to-play RPGs. There was a Star Wars game made earlier. It is made by Jam City, which does utilize the timers functions or the pay timers in their functionality. Rather, they've also made Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow, which I stopped playing despite being a huge Futurama fan. A couple Family Guy games, Marvel Avengers Academy, which was pretty cute, I will admit. I don't know if it's going to look as good as it did in the trailer you just saw. Typically what happens is that's the opening trailer for the game, and for the rest of the game it looks quite different, quite lower resolution in there as well. I don't know, this could go one of two ways. It could be just a lot of fun, kind of worth the pain, or it could be a grindy sort of typical mobile RPG strategy type game. I do love the role-playing aspects in there. I hope I get to design how my character looks entirely and see that character quite often. I don't necessarily need to see all of the characters that I'm used to, though that is a fun Easter egg for any Potter fan. What was Snape like before he had the idea of Harry being around? Was he still a prick? Oh yes, he was. Or finally, we have something for Bill Weasley to do, the most boring of the Weasleys. It can be very good. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of ways for it to go right or wrong. But to quote Albus Dumbledore, it is our choices that show who we truly are, not our abilities. But the abilities are important too, especially if you're a game. I'm just saying, audience, are you going to play Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery? It is coming out this spring, and it will be available to everyone with a smartphone, it looks like. Please let us know on Facebook and Twitter.